What am I doing? I'm doing this video. It was Nicole's idea, a friend of mine, and probably not gonna give her credit for it, but it was her idea. Being Asian in Colombia is sort of unique. Definitely in Ibagué, which is where I live. I've been here for 2 months. It's August 1st, 2019, so I felt like 2 months is long enough to settle in and to start kind of get an idea of what it feels like to be here, what it feels like to live here. And not that I'm an expert, but I have somewhat of a grip on it now, I think. What's unique about it, maybe what's the same about it, coming from New York, it's a big adjustment. Ibagué is a small town. By comparison, it's 500,000 people, roughly. Being Asian here, it's like it's somewhat of a celebrity status, not in any kind of good way. It's just people pretty much stare at you nonstop wherever you are in the city. I would not be surprised to find out I was the only Korean in the entire city, and that kind of, you have this unicorn effect. People look at you like, what the hell is that? In some good ways, in some not so good ways. One of the good ways is you meet a lot of people. People don't want to pass up the opportunity to even speak with you, because I think in their mind, who knows the next time they'll even see an Asian person, let alone be able to speak to them. So definitely when they hear me speak Spanish, they definitely come up and talk to me. Just knowing that I can communicate with them. Food I have to talk about. The food that is here, that's tolimense, that's from this department and from Ibagué, is really good. It's excellent food. The only downside that I can think of is the fact that there's just no variety at all. Even what they think of as variety here tends to all be the same. It doesn't really matter because the local food is so good. But being Korean, one of the things that I'm definitely missing is any kind of spicy food whatsoever. The food here is not spicy. I went to a restaurant the other day and I asked for some hot sauce, and they had el yucateco, and I almost started weeping out of joy. Nothing is spicy here. Even what they call spicy is not spicy. And I'm on my second to last instant noodle shinramen, and once that's gone, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's kind of depressing just to even think about it. But yeah, but like I said, the food they have here is really good. So, sancocho, tamal, lechona. The lechona here is really good. Lots of stuff. The almuerzo ejecutivo, which is like the standard lunch. Like if you go and you just ask for a simple lunch, that's what they'll give you, and it's crazy cheap. And depending on where you go, it can be really, really good. The only thing is, you're not gonna get variety. Nothing's gonna change. Like I said, it's all the same. It'll be different takes on the same thing, but it'll still be generally the same thing. Music. Growing up, I was always a really big hip hop fan. Later in life, I was much more of a rock person. Elliott Smith is my favorite songwriter. But here, it's almost exclusively reggaeton. And I didn't think that would be such an issue. But 2 months in, I can tell you I'm gonna get sick of it. I can already feel I'm gonna get really sick of it, because if you go out to dance and you're having fun, drinking, whatever, it's a party. I mean, the odds of you hearing anything other than reggaeton is very, very slim. Maybe every 50th song you might hear a salsa song, or maybe bachata. I don't know. Here they have llanero, which is also different. They have vallenato, which is also different. But that's like radio play. If you go out to a club or a bar, generally you're probably not going to hear that stuff. Um, so like the few rock bars that are here, anything, anything that's different, you need to hang on to that for dear life because that's all you got. You know, if you went to Cali or Medellin or Bogota or anywhere else, you'd probably have a little bit more variety. Definitely in Bogota, but yeah, here it doesn't, not too much variety, not too much variety. Which kind of brings me to my point. Something I'm going to be doing in these videos. I'm going to be speaking Spanish words with the proper Spanish accent, or as close as I can get to it. If you're one of these people that freaks out if someone has the proper pronunciation, then you probably shouldn't watch this because you're a douchebag. The United States is the only country that I know of that actually insults people for pronouncing things the proper way. I have even seen people in the US correct Latin Americans on how to say their own name. How asinine is that? No, we won't be doing that here, okay? I'm not saying my pronunciation is perfect, but if I can, I'm going to be saying them the way they're meant to be said. Here in Colombia, at least. Colombia. So, obviously I'm gonna slip up like I just did there, but yeah, that's the whole deal. So that's my mission statement. I don't know if you'll like it. I don't know if you'll watch. I would be very surprised if anybody watched this, but it's more just a record of my experiences. I feel they're worth taking down, especially from my perspective, because like I said, being Asian here is unique. It is unique. I think I have a lot to shed light on for the world, because up to now, I mean, Colombia is definitely getting a lot of traction in terms of tourism. It's drawing a lot more people, and pretty soon, I think it's from the United States, it's going to be one of the #1 destinations in the world, no question. It's already getting there. But places like Ibagué don't have that yet. People don't really know about this place, and so, you know, I think it might be interesting to hear about little places like this, because these are on the cusp. They're changing, and hopefully I'll be here for the change, and hopefully you'll be here with me. So we'll do it together. Quiero disfrutar de mi esa cabeza. Quiero